This is by far one of the worst ideas I've ever had. I'm JD TheMediajack, and I found some old footage. I found video, like actual VHS tapes of some of the video projects I had back in high school. Now, the video you're about to watch is from 1995. The video itself was purposely made poorly. We were having fun with it, myself and a few of my classmates, and it was a part of a different project. Not a part of a television film class project, but instead it was I can't remember what it was for, but we were purposely having fun with the video, and it was created this bad on purpose. It's just so bad. So keep that in mind when you're watching it. This is going out to the people who helped me make this project, which would be Jeremy, Russ, and Brian. And as well, it's going out to Joanna and Sybil. I know you're watching. At least you're gonna start watching. And it's just, oh, it's so bad.
JD. We were the best athletes in the school. Everybody looked up to us. Every teacher looked up to us. Then one night we went out and we had a little party. We got a little bit wasted and I made a mistake. A mistake that would last me for the rest of my life. This here's Todd. Todd's a good friend of mine. But that night, when I was driving home, something happened to Todd. Why don't you tell him, Todd?
Well, I was walking down the street like no big deal, and now this car comes. I'm like, psh, and I'm roadkill.
I'm driving home now, and I said, no, man, you're spending the night, man. You're too drunk to drive. You're spending the night.
We were drinking pretty hard. Even for us, like, we don't even drink all that much. For us, when we had to leave. I knew we shouldn't have drove. It was just, we killed Brian, I don't believe it.
How many fingers do you see? Oh. We gotta get out of here. Come on, we gotta stop.
That night, I was so drunk I didn't even realize I was sitting on one of my own beer bottles. After we hit Brian, well, it's pretty obvious he didn't live. Luckily, JD did. And I lived too, but I was in the hospital for about 3 to 4 weeks. And after that, I was arrested for DWI.
Do you know me? Probably not. I'm a doctor. I was on duty the night they dragged Jethro into the hospital. He was in pretty rough shape. Took me 3 weeks of working on him to get this out. But there's a lighter side to the story. When he came in, he was wearing a skid-marked pair of underwear. We had a hearty chuckle. Get out of here, damn it! I don't want to talk to you. We also found that he had consumed several alcoholic beverages,
Doctor,
including
please.
this, and this,
Please.
and this. I don't want to ask you again. I don't. Anyway, I guess if there's one thing you can say about it, it's that you shouldn't drink and drive. And if you're planning on getting into an accident, you should be wearing clean underwear.
After the accident, I ended up going to AA and learning about drinking and driving. But Jeremy didn't, and I ended up paying for it.
I'll help you through your time with me. Thank you. It's okay. Here at Alcoholics Anonymous, we help people with problems. We help all the people that have problems. We help them all.
You shouldn't be driving. I've been to A. Trust me.
Get out of the way!
Look, I shut it off. There, it's off.
What are you doing? Ah!
Ah, Jeremy, my legs!
What do I do?
You have to take me to the hospital.
Okay.
Hurry!
What's happened here? Oh my God. Are you okay? He's dead, nurse. We need 500 cc's of morphine. For me.
After something like that happens to you, you'll never be able to forgive yourself. That night I was drunk, and I was driving. Now, JD, he was a great guy, but he just does not have much common sense. He should have avoided getting in the car with me, but he was a true friend. He stuck with me, and he ended up getting hurt. Not because of me. One of my friends from another breed again. The other one never walked again.
Oh, it was cringy before cringy was a thing. I'm JD the Media Jack, and thanks for watching. If you could do me one favor, I was really torn as to throwing this up onto YouTube, but if you could do me one favor, and that is, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, give it a like, have fun in the comments down below, by all means. This entire video is just a disaster, but it was meant to be. It's still painful to watch. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Continue to speak from the skull, and I'll see you next time.